Michael Matheson, MSP for Falkirk West. I believe that you put in objections to the Beauly and Denny Power-Line. Could you enlighten us on these objections?
Well, I fully recognise the need to upgrade the existing line that we have from Beauly to Denny because of the generation of renewable energy, particularly up in the north of Scotland, which we have to maximise our benefits from, which is the right thing to do. My main concern around the plans for the new line from Beauly to Denny is that I think it's going to do some fantastic areas of natural beauty, and I would prefer to see much more of it being put underground as opposed to overground in the way in which it's planned. And that was where my main concerns came from. I fully accept this is a replacement line, it's not a new line, it's been put in an area that's never had a line before. I fully understand there's a need to actually have a line to cope with the new stuff that's coming in from the renewable side of things, and Scotland's got a real potential on that front. But at the same time, I think we should be looking at trying to put as much of it underground as possible in order to protect what are some of Scotland's most beautiful areas of natural beauty. And I think there is more work to be done in trying to make sure that we get as much of it put underground as possible now that the ministers have made a decision that it should go ahead.
Do you feel that you're lodging new objections to this is going against what is basically party policy at the moment in the Parliament?
Well, in these types of issues it's a planning matter, so there's no direct party policy on it, and from my own party, the SNP, we did not have a specific policy on whether we supported a Beauly to Denny line overground. It was on the basis that we accepted that there had to be a new line. But it was an issue around it, and the minister actually acted not as a minister of government but actually separate from government. They've got a quasi-judicial position. It's quite a complex thing legally, so the matter couldn't even be discussed at the cabinet because it had to be made. The decision had to be made by a single minister acting on their own authority in this matter. So from that point of view, it wasn't a party political thing. The Greens were in favour of it, the Labour Party were in favour of it, the Liberal Democrats were in favour of it, and the Tories were in favour of it. The dispute was around how much of it could be put underground, but in the end, all the main parties, including the Green parties, actually supported the decision that was made by Jim Mather, the minister. But I would like to see as much of it as possible put underground to try and minimise the potential damage to our natural environment.
That's smashing, Michael. Thanks.